Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us today. I will tell you that an event like this is absolutely important, regardless of how convenient or inconvenient it is for us to be able to disembark from what we're doing in our daily activities to make sure we recognize a true hero in our midst. And I will tell you that, as you know, one thing, retirement is not easy. Master Sergeant Todd Landen has faithfully served our nation for over 21 years as a combat infantryman. And I will tell you that, as you know, percentages of our nation, of those folks that raise their hand, much less retire, is absolutely astounding. Less than 19% of our less than 1% of all American citizens retire in the military. That less than 1% raise their hand to serve. So achieving the grade of Master Sergeant, putting in well over 21 years of service, is absolutely an accomplishment to be proud of as he embarks on his retirement. We also know this is not a singular effort. This takes family support. And by having April and their three beautiful daughters by his side through good times, bad times, all along the way, speaks volumes of the real strength and unity in family. And I think all of you know that that has been one of my priorities since getting here and arriving, was to re-embrace the family team to ensure that they're by our side always and feel welcomed in this environment. Master Sergeant Landen has served in a number of operations and capacities. He's served at, of course, and not limited to, Benning, Drum, Fort Campbell. He's a proud Screaming Eagle, having served on multiple deployments and operations to provide the safeguard of our foreign nations as well as our own homeland. And we can't ask any more of somebody serving in uniform than what Master Sergeant Landen is providing us. So today I wanted to be able to recognize all of them for their contributions to service. Thank you so very much for what you've done, accomplished. I know that you will continue to do for our great nation. It means the world. No further ado, if you could publish the order.
Contingent order. To all who shall seize these presents. Reading. This is to certify that the President of the United States of America, authorized by Executive Order of 16 January 1969, has awarded the Meritorious Service Medal to Master Sergeant Todd D. Landen, United States Army, for meritorious service in positions of increasing responsibility, culminating as an infantryman during the period of August 2003 to February 2014. Master Sergeant Landen's myriad of accomplishments were characterized by the absolute highest standards of leadership, professionalism, and dedication. His exemplary performance of duty was in keeping with the highest traditions of military service and reflects great credit upon him, the Southern Regional Medical Command, the Army Medical Department, and the United States Army. Signed, Jimmy O. Keenan, Major General, U.S. Army Commanding General.
Cool. And it is not over, folks. There are a few things we'd like to publish or read.
Get all the picture you need.
Okay. John?
The Honorable Discharge from the Armed Forces of the United States of America. This is to certify that Todd D. Landen, Master Sergeant, Regular Army, was honorably discharged from the United States Army on the 20th day of February, 2014. The certificate is awarded to him as a testimonial of honest and faithful service.
All right, this is the one that we don't like handing to our service members that have served us proudly, but this is the honorable discharge, and again speaks volumes of his contributions to our nation and the strength of his family. So certainly deserves a spot on the mantle somewhere for your service to our country. So thank you again.
Certificate of Appreciation for Service in the Armed Forces of the United States of America, Master Sergeant Todd D. Landen. I extend to you my personal thanks and sincere appreciation of a grateful nation for your contribution of honorable service to our country. You have helped to maintain the security of the nation during a critical time in its history with a devotion to duty and a spirit of sacrifice in keeping with the proud traditions of military service. Your commitment and dedication have been an inspiration for those who will follow in your footsteps, and for all Americans who join me today in saluting you for a job extremely well done. My best wishes to you for happiness and success in the future. Barack Obama, Commander-in-Chief. Certificate of Appreciation to all who shall see these presents. Greeting. This is to certify that April D. Landen, on the occasion of the retirement of her husband for the United States Army, has earned grateful appreciation for her own unselfish, faithful, and devoted service. Her unfailing support and understanding helped to make possible her husband's lasting contribution to the nation. Signed, Raymond T. Odierno, General, United States Army, Chief of Staff.
Got it? You're struggling.
Yes. Take it. Acting up on me. That's stuck on something.
Don't sweat.
Dear Master Sergeant Landen, it is with great pride that we present you the United States flag, the U.S. Army Retired Soldier Pin, and Retired Soldier decals as small tokens of our appreciation for your career of distinguished service to our Army and to our nation. We ask that you proudly display the Retired Soldier decal to signify your continued connection with our Army, and we have asked our soldiers to greet those wearing the Army Retired Pin with Army Strong. Army Strong captures the essence of the warrior spirit and our Army culture. Even in retirement, you remain a valuable part of the Army team, a living testament to the saying, once a soldier, always a soldier. In the years to come, remember that our fellow citizens' appreciation for serving soldiers' strength and selflessness also echoes their thanks for your legacy of leadership and patriotism. Again, please accept our deepest gratitude for your and your family's sacrifices and commitment. We need you to remain a vital member of Army family through engagement with your local civilian and military communities. You will continue to make a difference. Display the flag, wear the pin, and mount the sticker with pride. It will remind you of your service and dedication to the United States of America, and it will remind all Americans of the men and women still serving our nation. Army Strong. Signed, Raymond Chandler, Sergeant Major of the Army, Raymond Odierno, General, Chief of Staff, and John M. McHugh, Secretary of the Army.
All right. So I know for both those that are in uniform, like me, we can only aspire one day to have this this beautiful decal on the back of our vehicle. As many of the civilians in here, you've already got one, and thank you again for your service to our nation.
The medal that his dad gave him, tucked away in his duffel bag. He said, don't worry about a thing, Pops. You'll be getting this when I get back. Walking down the road through the city on a routine patrol. Shots ring out and he hits the ground. Sergeant yells, man down. And this is for the ones who ain't coming back. Fought for their country in Iraq. They left their families at home. Come over here and die alone. Carried his coffin onto the plane. Gave a salute as I read off his name. We packed away that duffel bag and the silver star that he got from his dad. It was one old man when we got off the plane. No one there for him to greet. The whole damn company shook his head. Brother, see the sun you will never see. And this is for the ones who ain't coming back. Fought for their country in Iraq, and they left their families at home. Come over here at night long, and this is for the ones who ain't coming back. Fought for the country in Iraq, they left their family